Hey everybody, it's me, Zach. This is Judy, and welcome back to our channel. Hello, Foodie Booties. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey, 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 hey. Listen, did I think that this was a video? Well, one, it's Saturday, so did I think I was going to be making a video on Saturday? Well, actually, I kind of was planning on it. I got a little behind on the Amberlynn Reid vlogs, her daily vlog series, and so I was going to try to catch up on that today because honestly, Noel is all out of town on a little vacay moment situation type of deal. And so I was just going to take advantage of just me and the dogs being at home, and I was going to react to it today and post it for you all. And then for the first time in a very long time, I woke up to like messages, people tagging me and shit. My whole timeline just filled with people talking about Chantal Chantal's show. She did recently change her fucking name. She changed it to like The Life of Chantal for a little bit and then just Chantal. And now we're already back to Foodie Booty. But yes, Foodie Booty, Big Beautiful Me, The Daily Chantal, Chantopolis, whoever, whatever, Floppy Bobby, you know, the whole 9 yards. She out of nowhere, at least seemingly to me, now I know how it all happened now, but like she went live in the middle of the night to rage about Amberlynn Reid. She hasn't raged about Amberlynn Reid since like 3 or 4 years ago when she got mad at Amberlynn Reid for using a scooter, which like she now uses herself casually when she goes to the Costco. She was raging and I was like, what is going on? I spent my morning drinking my coffee. I had a breakfast salad. We had a whole moment situation type of deal today, just casually getting ready because it is Saturday. I'm not trying to work too hard on a fucking Saturday, okay? But I said, let me watch this stream. Let me gather the various receipts that I see on Twitter. And now here we are. And we're going to get into it. Now, before I get started, I feel the need to be very clear about something because I know y'all will come into this little comment section of this video and be like, I can't believe you would defend Chantal. I can't believe you'd defend Amberlynn. I can't believe you would defend Nodder Doodle Doo and Dee Dee Mega Doo Doo or whoever, whatever. I'm not defending a single person here, okay? Nobody looks good here. Not Chantal, not Nodder, not Dee Dee, not Amberlynn, not Amberlynn's therapist. So even if I say something that sounds like I'm defending one of these clowns, I'm not, okay? I'm not. I think in this situation, they're all bad. However, unlike them, I don't have the emotional intelligence of a toddler, and so I can understand that maybe sometimes rotted people do things correctly. You know, they're all fucking rotted, maybe some of them more rotted than others. But like the old saying goes, a broken clock is still right 2 times a day, okay? So even these rotted people can be correct sometimes. So I'm gonna do my best to really try to pull all the pieces of this story together because it involves our girl Amberlynn and a lot of people asked me to talk about it. But please note that I have been having a very good time Meredith Marks disengaging from Chantal, and I do not keep up with her as much as I once did. I do still check in from time to time. I also follow a lot of people on Twitter who are tweeting about her, so I have a general idea of what's going on. But I might miss some details because honestly, truly, my life has been so much more peaceful since I wasn't trying to keep up with her nonsense 24 hours a day. But if you haven't been keeping up, I just want to assure you not all that much has changed. Chantal still spends probably 90% of her day thinking about, talking about, speaking about Nodder Doodle Doo and Dee Dee Mega Doo Doo. The only thing that has like maybe allegedly changed in the past like week is that Dee Dee has like threatened a cease and desist letter or something along those lines. So if you're worried about not having the full story on something, I mean, that's essentially it. So apparently what kicked all of this off is that in the middle of the night, Amberlynn Reid showed up in Nodder's live stream and she said this. My subs called me a narc too. I shouldn't have said that, so I apologize. I do love Chantal, but I also find you and Dee to be entertaining. Which, like, what is so entertaining about Dee and Nodder? Is it like his cooking? I mean, maybe for Amberlynn, maybe. Or is it like his constant shit talking about Chantal? Because that's all he's doing on his channel, is cooking like the most embarrassing meals and like shit talking this woman who gave him a platform. And that's allegedly your friend, right? So like, what's so entertaining about that? I mean, again, I'm not trying to defend Chantal, but like, if Chantal's your friend, why are you in this man's chat calling him entertaining? And if your remembrance isn't that good, and you're like, what the fuck is she even apologizing for to begin with? Because like, what is there to apologize about? You might have forgotten that at the beginning of February, Amberlynn made a post on her community tab with his picture and called him a narcissistic asshole. Like, we're talking about something that literally happened 5 months ago, and Amberlynn has apparently just been sitting on this, contemplating how terrible she felt for calling this man a narcissist, which, like, for all intents and purposes, very well could apply to him. Like, I don't know that I think that she's lying. Like, I think that might be an okay assessment. I don't think that's the worst thing Amberlynn has ever done. Like, there are so many other things I could pull up that Amberlynn has done in the history of time that she could apologize for, and she hasn't. But this, you've been sitting on this to the extent that you talked to a therapist about it, which we'll get to. But like, why is this eating you up, girl? So of course all of this led to Chantal doing the aforementioned live stream where she decided to rage about Amberlynn. It was originally called Amberlynn is an Idiot and Here's Why, but much like Chantal's channel name, she changes the video titles all the time. So at the time of filming this, I believe it's currently called Amberlynn Apologized to Nodder and Doo-Doo because her therapist told her to. Okay, so Chantal, this is just how she operates. Everything's constantly changing depending on how she's feeling at any given time. Also, right now while I'm filming, I believe it's still on her channel. I would anticipate this stream no longer being public before the end of the day, if it isn't already while I'm filming. So Chantal comes right out the gates in this stream just raging about Amberlynn.
Fucking quitting YouTube. I fucking hate every effing person on this goddamn platform. Okay? Amberlynn, you're a fake fucking loser. Don't ever talk to me again. Ever. What the fuck are you doing in the middle of the night, sucking up? You're supposed to be my friend, you dumb frigging loser. You're sucking up to a piece of shit abuser. Are you for real? And his fucking new supply.
And bitch, what do you mean, what are you doing up in the middle of the night in this guy's stream? What are you doing up in the middle of the night? Like, throughout this whole stream, she says so many things about Amberlynn and or other people that, like, if she would just listen to the fucking words coming out of her mouth, she'd be like, wow, I'm a hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite. Like, she really just can't stop fucking talking about this man to the extent that she's getting mad at her friend for being in this man's live stream at the middle of the night, but the only reason she knows that Amberlynn was in this man's live stream in the middle of the night is because she also was in this man's live stream in the middle of the night. Get a fucking life! So she does note that Amberlynn was in his chat.
Amberlynn pops into his friggin' chat and is like, I'm so sorry. She's the fakest loser on YouTube, and I can completely see what people see now. Like, it's so pathetic. Yeah. She's a friggin' idiot. She goes in what's-his-face's Squidward's chat. Plain cheeseburger. I hate all these fucking bitches. She's obviously desperate for fucking... I don't know what her problem is. Everyone is insane. I hate everyone on this platform. I'm not even kidding.
You know, I think it's very bold for Chantal to say that anybody else is desperate for attention, but here we are. And again, she says that she can now see why people say what they say about Amberlynn, that she's a liar, that she's this, that she's the other. But the same people who comment about Amberlynn being like a liar and things like that. Like, for instance, I maybe have been one of those people in the past, right? Like, I have told you there are things that I believe that Amberlynn has lied about in the past. The same people, okay, just let's say me, for example, are saying the same shit about you, Chantal. Like, if you can acknowledge that people like me, for instance, are correct about our assessments about Amberlynn, then maybe you should start connecting some fucking dots and realize we're right about you too, girl. We're right about you as well. She also, during this time, like, references how she did text Amberlynn to confirm that it was her, and she actually ends up later posting a screenshot of those on her community tab. You can see in the screenshot that she took a screenshot of what Amberlynn said in Notter's chat and then said, "Is that you? The fuck?" And then this is Amberlynn's explanation. "I had an appointment with my psychologist today and I had an emotional breakdown about the bullying I am dealing with lately and the constant harassment. My psychologist told me that I need to apologize to him because I was getting death threats and some weird person on Instagram about calling him." Oh, from some weird person on Instagram about calling him. "Chantal, why can't I choose my mental health? I felt like I needed to apologize because I am not the type of person to do something like that." And I have some more thoughts about this therapy conversation that we'll have after I get done covering the live stream. But I don't understand how Notter has anything to do with, like, the constant bullying and harassment that she gets from her own actions and behaviors on a daily basis, you know? And also, I think I've acknowledged that there are a lot of people who I think just, like, hate on her for being fat and, like, they don't focus on the specific behaviors that maybe Amberlynn exhibits that make her not a great person sometimes. But yeah, I don't understand necessarily what Notter has to do with the problems that Amberlynn is facing. Although it sounds like maybe somebody is particularly harassing her about something related to him. It all seems very weird. And also, if somebody is harassing you about him, like, further involving yourself with him publicly, like, I'm not sure how that's helpful in getting rid of the attention for how you made a post about him literally 5 months ago. Now, Queen of Entertaining Chantal, who always has very creative and new streams and content ideas, decides to let us know that she thinks Amberlynn is boring.
I can see, honestly, I don't even know how people watch you. To be honest, you're so boring. Go fucking color another fucking book and buy another goddamn journal. You idiot.
And girl, how the fuck dare you? You are disrespecting the very entertaining and interesting scratch art that Amberlynn has been doing. Like, please respect her craft. Put some respect on her craft. And now apparently Chantal can identify that Amberlynn is a pathological liar.
She's like, I saw my psychiatrist and I've been having problems and they told me I should apologize to Natter. Oh, I'm sure they did. She is a pathological liar. I see it now.
And at one point, Amberlynn is even in the chat trying to have a discussion and Chantal blocks her.
I don't care, Amberlynn. Goodbye. Fucking shit. Weirdo. Goodbye. Fuck. No, I don't fuck with people like that. Once you fuck me over, I'm done. I am blocking every toxic, shitty piece of crap human out of my effing life.
So specifically what Amberlynn said was, Chantal, I apologize because I needed to do it for myself. This was not about you. I should never call someone a narcissist. It was stupid of me. That's literally it. And while I'm not surprised Chantal deleted and blocked her, I find it weird that this is a statement that sent Chantal over the edge. Regardless for whatever Amberlynn's stupid reasoning for engaging in all of this was to begin with, this comment to me just said that, like, Amberlynn was trying to make amends with Chantal, and to me seems pretty non-threatening. Just like, hey, I did this because I was doing it for me kind of a situation. But again, there's not a lot of emotional intelligence going on in this corner of the internet. In classic Chantal fashion, she also has to do the thing that she is irritated with Amberlynn about to get back at Amberlynn. So she starts making jabs about Becky and Destiny.
I bet Becky would go in on that fupa. No, I think Destiny would be more freaky than Becky if you look at the two of them. But I'm just not into chubby looking schoolboys. I'm just joking. They seem very nice.
And like, honestly, at this point, can you just give Becky a break? I mean, I try not to talk about Becky on my channel a whole lot anymore either, honestly, because that was some feedback that I got from people. It was like, Zach, like, why are you even talking about Becky anymore? Like, give her a break. And I was like, you know what? Fair enough. Like, I will keep it very limited when I bring Becky up on my channel. And I'm just like, Chantal girl, coming for Becky and Destiny was not it. Like, that's not the look. You would have been just fine with leaving it at, I can't believe my friend went and did this really, like, horrible thing. But you always got to take it up a notch to remind people that you are a shitty human. And of course, now she's making direct comparisons between Amberlynn and Nodder.
I honestly, like, barely watch her vlogs. And now I see what people are saying. She's a fucking pathological liar. She's a pathological liar. That's just like making up lies on the spot. So is he. He's like that too. They are the same. You are just like him. Congratulations. So maybe you were abusive in your relationship like people are calling you out on.
Which also feels like a really low blow. It's like one of those examples of Chantal just trying to say the lowest fucking thing she can about somebody who is allegedly your friend. This person was allegedly your friend, and I'm not saying that Amberlynn is a great person. I'm just saying, like, in the context of y'all's friendship, you both have done some fucked up things to your alleged friends. I don't get it. About the time I stopped watching the stream, so I did not watch it all the way through, but about the time that I stopped watching was when she also had this moment of maybe like 60 seconds of clarity.
Why is she even watching them? Like, ugh. And then you say, why am I watching them? Well,
like, honestly, take a second to think through the words that are coming out of your mouth as you say them. And I think we could make some movement forward into changing our behaviors. Reflect on it. Take some time to reflect on that statement and then apply it to make change in your life. So, in defense of Chantal being upset, and again, I'm not defending anybody, but like, coming from a place where I could understand why Chantal is upset, what kind of friend makes it a point to publicly apologize to the person that her friend claims is an abuser? Like, whether you, he, me, she, they, we collectively believe any of the stories that Chantal says are true, that's not the point. Like, if my friend comes and tells me that somebody was awful to them, I'm gonna believe them. What stake do I have in random Joe Schmo off the street and believing anything about what they say? So then why would I even bother associating with that person if the person that I care about the most is my friend? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you understand why that's fucked up as a friend? But more importantly, I have a lot of questions about the psychologist that Amberlynn is talking to. I mean, if you regularly keep up with my videos, I have a lot of concerns about why Amberlynn is even seeing this psychologist, because the psychologist has a lot of, per Amberlynn, differences in opinion on how to go about treating Amberlynn's eating disorder and helping her with weight loss and things like that. Like, they fundamentally disagree on how to approach those things. And really, this situation is just making me question the credibility of this psychologist or the existence of this psychologist to begin with. So I do just want to say I'm very supportive, and I want to make it clear that, like, I support everybody seeking therapy. I think it's so important. It's something that I have actively pursued for like the last 10 years of my life. It has made a profound change in my life, the way I approach everything in my life. And so, like, I don't want to poo-poo on anybody trying therapy and trying to make it work for them. But I do have to question, like, why this was the topic that Amberlynn was prioritizing and talking to her therapist if it actually happened. Like, why is apologizing to your friend's abuser, like, a top priority in things that we're talking about with a mental health professional? And why is the mental health professional not saying, like, maybe this isn't the most important thing that we need to worry about right now? But also, let's say that this conversation did happen and that Amberlynn did bring up this man. It's hard for me to believe that a mental health professional who had the full knowledge of the entire situation, who knew all the things about this situation, would tell Amberlynn to do this. Like, would tell Amberlynn to insert herself in an abusive, toxic relationship that her friend is a part of and apologize to the person who's the alleged abuser. Like, I just feel like any mental health professional worth their value would not be advising, like, that sort of behavior. Like, I don't think they'd be like, yeah, go get involved in this messy ass situation. That's gonna make your life less stressful. So honestly, I'm inclined to believe that if this conversation with her therapist ever happened, and if her therapist actually did tell her to do this, that it was not with the full information present. Like, I fully believe that if this happened, and this is my opinion, okay, but I think that if this actually happened, that it's because Amberlynn was leaving some kind of detail out. There had to be some missing component. Like, at most, I feel like she said, oh, there's this other YouTuber that I called a narcissist once, and now people are harassing me about it, and I feel bad about it. And then just didn't mention any of this man's relationship with her friend Chantal, or any of the things that happened between Chantal and this man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was that situation type of a deal moment. But then also, if everything about this is true, why is this the piece of advice that you have chosen to take from your psychologist? Like, why this advice and not any of the other advice? Which, like, maybe she is taking advice and doing some other things that her psychologist directed her to do, and we just haven't seen that anywhere. But why was this the thing that you said, yeah, this is important? But I would say that at best, probably, in my opinion, there is maybe a little tiny bit of truth and the rest is embellished or fabricated. I honestly don't know that I really believe a whole lot of any of this, because to be quite honest with you, this shit ain't adding up. Now, a lot of people on the twitter.com and or the comments seem to be thinking that, like, Amberlynn is involving herself for views. And I do think maybe that could be partially true, but I do sometimes think that the people in Chantal's corner of the internet kind of, like, actually overestimate, like, Chantal's view engagement. Like, I think they sometimes think that Chantal is just this really popular YouTuber that's getting all these views, and they give her too much credit. I have to tell you that there's a large number of people in Amberlynn Reid's audience that don't have any interest in Chantal or what Chantal is doing, and in fact, anytime that Amberlynn brings up Chantal, it, like, irritates them. They don't want to be involved with that, but they do want to be involved with Amberlynn. And I can also speak anecdotally to that to some extent, because any of the few times in the past 2 to 3 months that I have posted about Chantal, people are like, Zach, I just can't do the Chantal content. And I think that the people who exclusively keep up with Chantal's comment think she brings in the views because she has so many videos, and they use things like Social Blade, which aren't, like, super helpful in looking at data anymore because YouTube changed the way that it reports views to sites like that. And so they look at these things as, like, definitive proof that Chantal is bringing in all these views and that she's doing better than Amberlynn. But the reality is that she is spending all of her days and all of her hours streaming and raging, and most of her streams only get 15 to 20,000 views, which, I mean, in terms of like ad revenue, that does probably add up. Money wise, it probably does add up, but in terms of like the sheer number of people that are actually watching her, I think it's significantly less than what is happening for Amberlynn. And Amberlynn is getting like 50 to 60,000 views on videos that she puts in very little effort and probably makes just as much, if not more, money from AdSense revenue. So it's just like, who's really like if there's a winner, who's really winning in that situation? Like, Amberlynn is getting by with posting the most mundane, boring content, still getting lots of views, and Chantal's looking sad as fuck, raging at all hours of the day just to get the views that she's getting. And also those number of views on streams, when she streams for like 3 hours at a time, all of the views of people coming in at different points throughout that 3-hour long stream are contributing to that view count. So even if I go in 5 different times throughout one of her streams and I stay there for like at least 30 seconds each time, that's giving her a view. And I imagine there's lots of people who watch her that do that don't keep up with it for the full 3 hours, but they come and check in at different parts of the day, and then that counts as a view for her. I don't know. Overall, like, I do think it helps Amberlynn to be involved in drama, but like, Chantal is not gonna bring her any more views than she's already getting. And honestly, if she really wanted to like focus on getting the views on her own content and the AdSense revenue on her own content, then she would have started this drama on her own channel, you know? Like, she wouldn't be going into a nobody's stream who is lucky to have a couple hundred people watching him at any given time to start the drama. And if she does address it on her channel, we're gonna have to wait like 30 business days at a minimum, because her content is so back the fuck up that like, if she really does address it, it's gonna be a month from now. It really is. So come check back with me on August 9th and we can see if she's addressed the issue, the drama, the whoever, whatever with Chantal. Overall, I think Amberlynn's a shitty friend, and maybe that's what Chantal deserves, to be quite honest with you. But I don't know if I would ever do what Amberlynn did in this situation. I think it was probably one of the dumbest things she's done on all accounts. Even if she is trying to stir up drama, like, it just makes her look bad, in my opinion. Like, worse than she already did, because she's been simping for Chantal for months on her own channel. I mean, she even just brought Chantal up in a vlog, like, literally last week sometime. So, I think it just makes her look sad and pathetic. Like, I think it's questionable behavior on her end to not be just, like, supporting the person that she's been simping so hard for in the past 6 months to a year or whatever it's been. And with all the gymnastics she's done mentally to get to a place where she thought it would be a good idea to publicly apologize to an alleged abuser per her friend Foodie Booty, like the mental gymnastics she did to get there, to think that was a good idea, I would just think she was more physically active and flexible in general, but we know she's not. So like, if she could only apply that shit to her own life, I think she'd be in a better place. But I don't know. I have been ranting about this for a little bit too long. I don't know if I have any more really to say about it than what I said right here in this moment. In true Chantal world fashion, I guess I do have a little bit more to say, because while I was filming and or editing this video, Foodie Booty made the community tab post that you see on the left of your screen. And then Notterdoodledoo posted this little thing on the right that says, "I just want to thank you for coming to my live stream. Your apology shows that you are a good person. I really appreciate it. Respect." And then he edited it to add this part here at the end that says, "Also sorry for what this person said about you. It's pathetic." So just wanted to make sure to share that with you all. And then also, as we speak, as I'm speaking, not we, but me, as I'm speaking, she is literally live streaming and repeating the same 12 things that she's already said about Amberlynn and Notterdoodledoo. So, you know, I'm sure things will continue to develop, and potentially I will have another video for you tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? This is all so stupid. I need Chantal to like get a life, but also I'm living for it. So let's get to. Let me know your thoughts down below. I think it's a whole fucking shit show of a circus. And I would love to see Amberlynn respond. I feel like she probably won't, to be quite honest with you. That's all I have time for today. If this is your first video on my channel, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Make sure to leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all of my social media, including my gaming channel and Twitch, where I stream Monday through Thursdays. I had so much fun today, kind of, and I hope you did too. I'll see you all next time. Bye!